Hey everyone, C7B here, and today we are going to build together the 1144 real grade Gundam Astray green frame plated version. The green frame itself is piloted by Trojanoid. Well, this is the box. If you run Avid, Premium Bandai or Expo limited kits, this is how the limited kits box looks like. Monochromatic, and it's 2,800 yens. But I have to be honest with you, I made this myself. The original is the regular Gundam Astray red frame. In order to make it a green frame, I have to recolor all of the reds and make it green, but not with paint. It's green plating, including the B-runner, which for the Astrays real grades are two colored. We'll get to that later. All the same runners from the red frame, the A runner, and this is the B runner I mentioned earlier. Initially the B runner is bicolor, but I have to flush all the red and white and make it all green. The C runner is the same. The D and E are originally red and now they are shiny green. Oh, and the F runner too. And the rest of the runners are still the original colors. That's the G1 and H, and yeah, the sticker sheet too. And here's all the green plated runners, the B, D, E and F runners, as you can see there. And the B runner is a different shade of green than all the other three, just to make the inner frame stand out a little bit. Now straight into the speed build. As you probably wondering, yes, the plating adds a considerable thickness to the parts, especially in the real grids that have parts that interconnecting very closely with each other and only have small give in between, so making the snap fit process harder to do. I have to file and sand down the pegs that connecting the parts and making sure that the process is just enough, because overdoing it will only make the connection become loose, and you don't want loose joints or parts when building real grids. Well, building any model kit to be exact. Now, as you probably see, I'm using a metallic green Gundam marker to cover the knob marks because, well, they are in different color altogether. I have to cover the red dots somehow, right? And the different shades of green you can see there. The lighter green is the inner frame while the darker one is the armor. Initially I want to do two shades of green for the armors, but the green hue is not too different, so I opted for the inner frame instead to be a lighter green. To the point I'm making this video in early September 2017, Bandai haven't got any plan to do a real grid version of the Astray green frame. But I think it's a no-brainer. Just make the signature weapon and change the color to green, slap it a premium limited sign to it and collect the money afterwards. But since they haven't done it, I beat them to it. The available green frames are the high grade and no grade 100. Oh, and the recent perfect grade green frame, but it's in 711 color scheme, so it's not quite an original Astray green frame. The extra difficulties I encountered when snap fitting this kit are the peg trimming I mentioned earlier and the movable inner frame joints, because I plated the inner frame runner too. Before attaching the armor parts, I have to bend the inner frame where the joint's supposed to be moving. This will chip some of the plating down in order to make the joints move like they should be. If you don't do a dry run like this, you will get a stiff model kit, or worse, a broken joint, especially when the armor separations are located. In this Astray case is on the upper thigh. So I'm glad I have enough experience in building real grade Astrays to know where the movement of the inner frames will be. And now finishing with the backpack, and the main body is finished. Next, continuing to the weapons and shield. And that's the hand parts. There are several different ones: the closed fist, weapon holding, open palm, and the usual real great articulate hands. And that's a wrap for the snap fit. And for the final ingredients in the transformation, the stickers I got from the high-grade Astray green frame mixed with the original transparent stickers from the real grade Astray red frame. And here's what it looks like after all necessary stickers and lining have been placed. What do you think? Convincing enough? Okay, let's review it then. First of all, this is the real grade Astray green frame, main body only. Looking really nice and clean and sharp. Look at that V-fin, it's gorgeous. And this is the original rifle and shield from the red frame, minus the katana, of course. And this is the original weapon of the green frame that I got from the high-grade version. It's called the twin sword rifle. It's a 3-in-1 weapon used by green frame. It can function as a beam rifle, an axe, or as a twin beam sword. When used as a twin beam sword, the beam sword emitters will slide forward, and the weapon can be held using the rifle's mode handle or by the back of the rifle. In X mode, the barrel of the rifle becomes the handle. Well, this is the rifle mode, and this is the twin beam sword mode. The green frame just holding it by the different handle near the back end of the weapon, and the X part is visible there, protruding near the handle. I don't know exactly how it works, but it just looks awkward as an axe. But it's a cool concept nevertheless. And like all the RG Astray's beam saber, it have a cool 3D effect. Looking very menacing in this pose. I like this pose. You can store the original rifle on the back, like the original RG red frame. And this is the rifle mode without the beam effects. The angle of the handle is actually not made for RG hands, so I have to modify the handle a little bit just to get a nice fit to the hands. Yeah, that's looking very awkward there. And this is the original beam saber, a standard for all the Astrays. And of course you get 4 kinds of beam saber handles, 2 with packs that can be held both in hands, and 2 without packs for storage on the backpack. The Astray green frame is unique for the twin beam sword, and it's actually not very hard to manufacture, I think. Proven Bandai have produced the RG blue frame and gold frame with their own signature weapons, so I think an official RG green frame just a model kit waiting to happen. We'll just wait and see. And now for comparison, here's the high grade Astray green frame. Since I put the weapon on the RG, the HG have to make do with whatever weapon laying around. As you can see there, the difference is crystal clear. The real grade is an improvement in any way possible. The design is leaner, the proportion is so much better, the articulation is obviously so much improved, and if there will be an RG green frame, I will definitely recommend that over the high grade, no doubt about it. The old high grade is so much outdated by 2017 standards and it's not aged well. And these are the real grade's Astray counterparts. The limited gold frame on the left, regular gold frame Amatsumina on the back, and the limited blue frame on the right side of the screen. Where's the red frame, you ask? Oh, he will be joining soon, but not in this video. I still have plans for him. Now these four look awesome together. The real grids are beauties to behold indeed. A bit of a pain in the ass to build, but the result is satisfying as hell. And if Bandai release the RG green frame someday, no second thoughts, I will get that kit too, even though I have this custom one, because hey, I'm an RG collector, gotta have them all. All in all, as all the real grids I've built tend to get high scores from me, this one is no exception. You should check my earlier reviews of the real grids. And of course, the bling get extra points too. A solid 8 out of 10. Great kit, worth every extra efforts I put into. I think that's all for now, and I'll see you guys soon.